Good afternoon. We're convening the Joint Senate House Conference Committee Wednesday, April 23rd, 1:30 p.m., room 329. And first on our agenda, we have HB 212, HD2 SD1 relating to homelessness. And on the House side, we have myself and Representative Morikawa as co-chairs, Tam, Templo, and Alcos as members. Oh, sorry, Senator.
I apologize. My staff is supposed to be here
Okay.
with my folders, and for some reason
Okay.
they left.
We're going to
before me.
recess.
Sorry.
Sorry,
They
no,
left
my
before
bad. On HB 212. On the House side, we have co-chairs Martin Morikawa, Tam, Templo, and Alcos members.
And for the Senate, we have myself as chair, Senator Aquino as co-chair, and Senator Favela as member.
And Chair, I think we have agreement on the content, but we need FINRAM release. Is that
Okay.
correct?
No, my understanding on this one is that we are going to defer it because June Yang has stated that it's not necessary. So please confirm, because they're already doing it and there is no need for additional appropriation.
Okay, I will confirm. My
Yes.
understanding was that they can do it without an appropriation, but they want it to become a permanent program instead of a pilot. But I'll reconfirm and we can roll it and either defer it at our next meeting or maybe pass
Yes,
it if they
please
need that.
confirm, because like I said, I talked to June Yang. They are doing it. They have been doing it for how many years now? So there is no need for a bill. Originally, the bill's proponent, who was the prior director, wanted it, but since he is no longer there, the current director does not find it as necessary.
Okay, I'll double check. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you. So for HB 10, go ahead.
And then the next one is HB 431.
Holding up?
Yeah, this is relating to housing, our Kahale bill on the, oh, I'm sorry, yes, we are going to roll the first one to tomorrow. Same time, same place. So Thursday, April 23rd.
I don't think we're going to roll it because I'm deferring it. We still need to roll it?
Can we double
I'm
check
deferring
that?
it. Okay,
Yeah,
it's,
I didn't know you can defer my bill.
I can defer it because I don't need to agree on anything.
Right,
We
okay.
need both of us to agree.
I know, I thought you wanted me to double check that. That's not what, I had heard
Okay,
that
you
they
know what?
wanted a permanent program.
That's fine.
But I could be wrong, so I'd like to double check.
That's fine, we'll continue it,
Okay,
but to tomorrow at 1:30?
yep, room 329.
329.
Thank
Okay,
you.
but understand that we're going to likelihood is defer.
That's fine. I just want to double check. We got it this far. Okay, next one, HB 431 relating to housing. On the House side, co-chairs Martin, Evslin, Yamashita, and managers Olds and Pierick.
Okay, for myself, I have myself, Senator Chang, and Senator Chang is present as co-chair. Senator Hashimoto is not present, and Senator Favela as member.
And this one, I think after a lot of work, we do have House-Senate agreement. However, Finance has asked us to hold off until tomorrow while they continue their discussions.
And I do not have my WAM co-chair, so yes.
Yeah, okay.
Tomorrow at 1:30, this same place.
Yes, thank you very much. Okay, next up we have HB 1099, HD1, SD1, making emergency appropriation to the Department of Human Services. On the House side, we have myself and Morikawa as co-chairs, Amato, Olds, and Alcos as members.
Okay, so for I have myself as chair, Senator Kanuha as WAM co-chair, Senator Favela as member. And in this one, we are ready to proceed.
Yes, we are. So if it's okay, I'll do a brief bill description as is required of me. So this provides an emergency appropriation for 50% of the penalty assessed by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, Food and Nutrition Service to reduce the state's SNAP payment error rate, which, if successful, may result in the state not being required to pay the remaining 50% of the penalty. The only change, the substantive changes made to this bill in the proposed CD is to make it effective upon approval and to appropriate A funds for fiscal year '25 in the amount of $5,467,164.
Yes,
Are we ready to vote, Senator?
yes.
Okay. All right, so we are voting on HB 1099, and Chair recommends passing with the minor amendments of effective date and money amount. Chair votes aye. Morikawa?
Aye.
Amato is excused. Olds?
Aye.
And Alcos?
Aye.
Thank you very much. Senator, may I take the vote for the Senate?
Yes, please.
Okay, Chair Sana Buenaventura.
Aye.
Kamuha.
Aye.
And Senator Favela.
Aye.
Okay, we have a bill. Thank you very much. We are adjourned.
Oh, I got to go.
On to our other 1:30 rolled over agenda. We have 1:30 p.m. Conference Room 329, April 23rd, 2025. Our first measure is HB 280, relating to the Community Outreach Court. We have myself, Chairs Tarnas and Morikawa, and then as co-chairs, and we have Olds Garcia as members.
For the Senate, myself as chair, co-chair Moriwaki, and manager Favela. I don't believe we're far apart at all on the substance, but I don't have WAM release, so.
I agree. I think we agree on the substance, but we need the.
Okay. Do you mind if we roll this to not exactly 1:30 tomorrow?
Yes, we can
Like 1:35, would
absolutely
that be
do
okay?
Yes.
Okay, great.
I appreciate the suggestion. Okay. So Thursday, April 24th, 1:35 p.m., room 329.
Mahalo.
And next up, we have HB 705, HD1, SD1, relating to the Executive Office on Aging. On the House side, we have myself and Morikawa as co-chairs, Chan Templo and Alcos as members. And
For the Senate, we have myself as chair, Moriwaki as co-chair, and Favela as the manager.
I believe we have agreement on the content, but we do not have release from
That's
FIN and
correct.
WAM. So would you mind rolling this to 1:35 p.m. as well tomorrow?
All right, 1:35 p.m. tomorrow, all right?
Okay. And with that, we are adjourned.
Okay, 10:40.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, I need to find my agenda. Here we go. Okay. We are convening the joint House-Senate Conference Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025, 1:40 PM, Conference Room 329, with a single item on the agenda, HB 692 HD1 SD1, relating to the preschool Open Doors program. On the House side, we have myself and Morikawa as co-chairs, Olds and Alcos as members.
And for Senate, myself as chair, Senator Moriwaki as WAM chair, and my co-chair, and Senator Favela as member.
Okay.
We have a bill, don't we?
Yeah, so we have agreement on the content and also release from Finn and Wham, I believe, is that correct? So,
Let's vote.
yeah, let me just read the description. Or I can just say it out of memory. So this expands the preschool open doors program's eligibility criteria to 2 years old. It also makes more flexible income requirements, and it repeals the requirement that preschool open doors providers be accredited. The only change made was to have an effective date of January 1, 2026.
That's correct.
Okay, so if it's okay with you, we'll proceed with the vote.
Yes, please.
Here we go. All right. So recommendations for the amendments as stated with the change in the date. Chair votes aye. Chair Morikawa?
Aye.
Representative Olds? Aye. Representative Alcos?
Aye.
May I take the vote for the Senate?
Yes, please.
Chair San Buenaventura?
Aye.
Chair Moriwaki? Member Favela?
Aye.
Okay, we have a bill.
Okay, thank you very much.
We are adjourned.
Very good.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
I
yeah.
need your signature.
Yes.
Good afternoon. We're convening the Joint Senate-House Conference Wednesday, April 23rd, 1:35 p.m., Conference Room 329. We have on our agenda HB 320, HD2 SD1 relating to supported decision-making agreements. On behalf of the House, it's myself and Poi Poi as co-chairs, Chen, Olds, and Alcos as members.
For Senate, we have myself as chair, Chang co-chair, Favela as manager.
And I am lacking quorum, for which I apologize. Oh, I am not lacking quorum. Okay, we are going to get to vote. Okay, so
Have enough? Maybe recess real quick.
recess. We have agreement, I believe, and we have on HB 320, so I'll read it and proceed to voting, if that's okay with you.
Yes, let's move forward. We agree
Okay.
with your draft that you threw over.
So this allows qualified adults to enter into supported decision-making agreements with one or more members of a supportive community and specifies the terms of a supported decision-making agreement and qualifications to be a member. And the only change made was to make it effective upon its approval. So if it's okay with you, we will proceed to the vote, seeing that we have quorum
All right.
and everyone is busy. So with those amendments recommended, House Chair votes aye. Co-Chair Poi Poi?
Aye.
Rep. Chun? Aye. Rep. Olds?
Aye.
Rep. Alcos is excused. May I take the vote for the Senate?
Yes, please.
Chair Hashimoto?
All right.
Chair Chang? Member Favela?
Aye.
Thank you very much. We have a bill,
Thank
and
you
we
very
are
much.
adjourned.
Okay, reconvening our conference committee hearing. It's a 3:15 PM agenda. It's Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025, in Conference Room 329. Just one bill on the agenda, Senate Bill 1281, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 2, relating to telehealth. Senate conferees are myself as chair, Senator Keokalole as co-chair, and managers Hashimoto and Favela.
Thank you, Chair. On behalf of the House, myself, as well as Matayoshi and Kehokapu Liloi as co-chairs, and as managers, Representatives Olds and Alcos.
Okay, thank you, Chair. I believe we have a CD, we have agreement, and I believe we have fin release. Is that
We do.
correct? Okay, thank you very much. So this bill would extend the sunset for certain telehealth reimbursements to the end of 2027.
Yes, I'm sorry, I hear people celebrating in the gallery, but,
Oh, okay. You want to recess to get them to?
yeah, come to order.
Get the sergeants down
Alright.
here. Got disrupted in the.
I'm sorry. Yes, we do, Chair, and I appreciate your work on this bill.
Okay, thank you very much. So may we proceed with the vote?
Absolutely.
Okay. Recommendation is to pass this as a CD, Senate Bill 1281, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 2. Okay, I vote aye. Senator Keokalole. Aye. Senator Hashimoto is excused. Senator Favela.
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much. May I take the vote for the House?
Yes, please.
Okay, Representative Takayama.
Aye.
Rep. Matayoshi.
Aye.
Rep. Liloi.
Aye.
Rep. Olds.
Aye.
Rep. Alcos.
Aye.
Thank you very much. Recommendation is adopted. We have a bill.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Now you can celebrate. Thanks.
Okay, calling on the Conference Committee for Health and Human Services. First up, SB 298 relating to human services. We have myself as chair, we have Vice Chair Aquino, and co-chair Hashimoto, and Favela as member.
On the House side, we have myself and Morikawa as co-chairs, Capella, Olds, and Alcos as members.
Okay, in this one, I believe we have an agreement to defer as it's in the budget. Is that correct with you?
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, for next one, SB 299, SD2 HD1 relating to loan repayment for the healthcare professionals. I have myself as chair, Senator Kim as co-chair, who's excused, and Senator Hashimoto, who is also excused.
Thank you, Chair. On behalf of the House, myself, Representatives Kehokapu Liloi as co-chairs and Representative Alcos as manager.
Okay, my understanding on this one is also going to be deferred as it's in the budget. Is that your understanding?
Yes, we're deferring for all the good reasons. $15 million for each of the next 2 years to provide loan repayments for students in health professions, and this will help them pay for their tuition and guarantee that they'll be serving in rural areas for the next 2 years.
Yes, it requires residency.
Yes,
Before we help them out. So
Yes, thank you.
Yes, so all for the good reasons, and thank you. And it's governor, it was a governor initiative that we're continuing. So next up, SB 479, SD1, HD1, relating to Hawaii Able Savings Program. I have myself as chair, Senator Aquino as co-chair, and Senator Hashimoto as member, and Senator Favela also as member.
Thank you. On this measure, myself and Representative Kehokapu Liloi as co-chairs and Representative Garcia as manager.
Okay, for this one, I believe we are still awaiting WAM and FIN approval, and so may we roll this over to tomorrow, same time, same place, 3:30 on April 24th. Is that okay?
Yes, that's okay,
Room
3:30.
329. Okay,
Same time, same place.
Thank you very much. Okay, next up, we have SB 850 relating to disability health disparity. I have myself as chair, Senator Kanuha as my WAM co-chair, and Senator Hashimoto and Senator Favela as member managers.
Thank you. On behalf of the House, myself and Representative Kehokapu Liloi as co-chairs, and she as well serves as our FIN designee, and Representative Alcos as manager.
Okay, and this one, we are ready to vote.
I believe we are. Would you like to describe what we're voting on?
Yes, that's fine. Thank you very much. I'm trying to find the bill. Okay, relating to health disparity, basically, it is a bill that requires the State Council on Developmental Disabilities to collect data and submit to the legislator a report focused on the health disparities experienced by individuals with intellectual or developmental disabilities in the state. Requires a report prior to the regular session of 2027. And
Absolutely.
appropriates funds.
One of the findings during our public hearings was the fact that there has never really been a study of the needs of the developmentally disabled here in Hawaii ever. So this is long overdue.
Yes.
Thank you, Chair.
Yes, thank you, Chair. Okay, so voting for SB 850, SD2, HD1, Senator, I will have the vote. I will vote aye. Senator Kanuha.
Aye.
Senator Hashimoto.
Aye.
Senator Favela.
Aye.
Okay, may I take the vote for the House?
Yes, please.
Chair Takayama.
Aye.
Senator Kehokapu Liloi. Excuse me, Representative. Kehokapu Liloi. Aye. And Representative Alcos.
Aye.
Okay, Chair, we have a bill.
Thank you.
Okay, right here. Thank you very much. So this is for 850. Okay, so next up, we have SB 951, SD2, HD1. We have relating to child protection. We have myself as chair, Senator Elefante as co-chair, and Senator Gabbard as co-chair, and Senator DeCourt as member manager.
And on the House side, we have myself, Belatti, and Poi Poi as co-chairs, Iwamoto and Souza as managers.
Okay, for this one, we are still awaiting WAM and FIN clearance, is my understanding. May we roll this over?
This doesn't have WAM-FIN. We can vote on it, I believe.
Oh. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, excuse me. So all we need to do on this one was basically, the CD one was upon approval. Is that your understanding? We're using the HD one?
Yeah, the one,
The only change is,
they said Section 2 shall take effect July 1, 2025 is what they asked for. I think they didn't want it to be too early.
okay, let me look at the CD one.
That was an email.
This act shall take effect on June 30th? July 1, 2025, shall take effect upon approval, provided that Section 2 shall take effect on July 1, 2025. Okay, that's my understanding. Okay? HD2. Okay. And there's no WAM and FIN on this one? Why do we do a WAM and FIN memo? Oh, I'm sorry, we do have SB 951, excuse me. Excuse me. Let me double check before we do the vote, please. You're right, there is no WAM and FIN memo, WAM and FIN requirement. Okay, so are we ready to vote then? Okay, so for SB 951, SD2, HD2, recommendation is to pass with CD. Chair votes aye. Senator Elefante?
Aye.
Senator Gabbard? Aye. Senator DeCourt?
Aye.
May I take the vote for the House?
Yes, please.
Chair Martin?
Aye.
Representative Belatti?
Aye.
Representative Poi Poi?
Aye.
Representative Iwamoto? Excuse. Representative Souza?
Aye.
Chair, we have a bill. Okay.
I'm kidding. The gallery's going.
Okay, so. Okay, so next up, we have, this one needs WAM clearance. Oh, we do have WAM clearance. SB 960, relating to Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. We have myself as chair, Senator Wakai as co-chair. Oh, yeah, good. He's my WAM co-chair. And Senator Favela as member manager.
For the House side, we have myself and Morikawa as co-chairs and Olds and Alcos as members.
Okay, so for this one, are we ready to proceed?
We are not.
don't
I do not
have
have
quorum?
quorum. I do not. Can we roll it till tomorrow?
Or how about we roll it to the end of the calendar and you guys make phone calls?
It's very long calendar. Can we roll it till tomorrow, please? At the same, you can make it same time.
Okay, you take a risk, you know, if we don't pass it by tomorrow. I mean, why don't you, my request is we roll it to the end of the calendar, you guys make phone calls.
Okay.
And if it's not there, we call it again, and then we can roll it to tomorrow.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, but otherwise, we may not have quorum tomorrow for the Senate, okay? Okay, next up, we have SB. Okay, I'm gonna put that at the end of the calendar, you guys. May I ask your staff to make phone calls so that you
Yeah.
guys have quorum?
Yeah, no, I'll leave. If it's the end of the agenda, it won't be for a while, and I don't have any more bills.
Okay, sounds good, sorry. SB 1265, relating to pharmacists, SD2, HD2. I have myself as chair, Senator Keohokalole as co-chair, Senator Hashimoto and Senator Favela as member managers.
Thank you, Chair. On behalf of the House, myself and Chair Matayoshi as co-chairs and Representative Garcia as manager.
Okay, for this one, we are just awaiting the insurance commissioner's approval of a proposed CD1 provided by Representative Matayoshi. So let's roll this over until I get that approval. Okay.
Yes, agreed. 3:30 tomorrow
Okay, 3:30 tomorrow.
in this room?
Yes. April 24th. From 329. Okay. Next up, we have SB 1279, SD2, HD1, relating to pharmacists. I have myself as chair, Senator Keohokalole as co-chair, Senator Favela and Senator Hashimoto as member managers.
Thank you. On behalf of the House, myself and Chair Matayoshi as co-chairs and Representative Alcos as manager.
Okay, for this one, I would like to thank Representative Matayoshi for doing a lot of negotiation, but we have determined that it is no longer necessary, and for that reason, we will be deferring it. Is that your
Yeah,
understanding?
It is, Chair, and if I might explain, the reason behind the bill was originally to benefit pharmacies and patients on the islands of Lanai and Molokai. And discussions, thanks to Chair Matayoshi, brought together both the health centers on those islands as well as the pharmacies there to encourage them to use in-person pharmacies as much as possible in place of telepharmacies. And we seem to have begun the discussion, so hopefully this is a deferment for all the right reasons again. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you very much. So next up, we have SB 1322, SD2, HD2, relating to mental health. I have myself as chair, Senator Elefante and Senator Rhodes as co-chairs, and Senator Favela as member manager.
Thank you. On this measure, myself and Representative Poi Poi as co-chairs and Representative Garcia as manager.
Okay, for this one, we are in agreement as to concept. SMA is drafting a CD1 based upon the inputs from various advocates, including the Attorney General. And so shall we roll it over, same time, April 24th, 3:30 at room 329?
Yes, thank
Okay,
you.
Thank you very much. So for, next up, we have 1323 relating to healthcare. I have myself as chair, Senator Rhodes as co-chair, Senator Hashimoto, and Senator Favela as member managers.
Yes, on this one, we have myself and Representative Poi Poi as co-chairs and Representative Garcia as manager.
Okay, for this one, I believe we also have an agreement in concept. We will await the CD1 after reviewing the Attorney General's concerns. And until then, can we roll this over until April 24th, tomorrow at 3:30, room 329?
Yes, agreed.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have SB 1421 relating to medical records. We have myself as chair, Senator Chang as co-chair, Senator Hashimoto and Favela as member managers.
Thank you. On this, we have, on behalf of the House, myself and Representative Poi Poi as co-chairs and Representative Garcia as manager.
Okay, for this one, I want the Department of Health to continue to work on how to have patients more easily access the records. I don't believe that has occurred yet, and so for that reason, we're going to defer this till next year. Is that your understanding?
Yes, it is. I'm sure Department of Health will be working hard on your request.
Thank you very much. Okay, next we have SB 1422, SD1, HD1. I have myself as chair, Senator Inouye as co-chair, my WAM chair, and Senator Hashimoto, and Favela as member managers.
Thank you. On behalf of the House, myself and Representative Kehoe Liloy as co-chairs and Representative Garcia as manager.
Okay, this one I do not have WHAM or clearance yet. May we roll this over to tomorrow, April 24th at 3:30, room 329.
Yes, we as well are awaiting Finance Committee clearance.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have SB 1431 relating to viral hepatitis. I have myself as chair, Senator Inouye as my WHAM co-chair, and Senators Hashimoto, Favela as member managers.
Thank you. On this measure, we have on behalf of the House, myself and Representative Kehoe Liloy as co-chairs and Representative Garcia as manager.
Okay, for this one, I believe we have WHAM clearance. Do you have FIN clearance?
Do we have FIN clearance?
And I believe do I have Senator Inouye present? Okay, may we roll this? Did you guys call up Senator Inouye? Okay, may we roll this to the end of the
Sure,
calendar
we can.
until I have my,
All right.
do you have your FIN? Do you need your?
We do have FIN clearance.
No, but you don't need a FIN chair. Okay. Well, you need the FIN chair. Okay.
Acting FIN chair.
Acting FIN chair. Okay,
this
thank you. So, okay, so we will roll
Rapidly
this
being
over.
promoted, yeah.
Thank you. We'll roll this over until the end of the calendar. Okay, next up, we have SB 1433, SD2, HD2, relating to harm reduction. First up, we have myself as chair, Senator Rhodes as co-chair, Senators Hashimoto, Favela as member manager.
Thank you. On behalf of the House, myself and Representative Poi Poi as co-chairs and Representative Garcia as manager.
Okay, for this one, we have a CD1 based upon HD2. Basically, all we really needed was a clean date. Everything else were tech amendments. Is that your understanding too?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so let's, so we are ready to vote, so.
Yes, should we describe the bill?
Yes, I will describe it. So, relating to harm reduction is the Department of Health sterile needle and syringe exchange program on a needs-based distribution and using non-injection drug user participation. It also covers the liability for those who are in the program. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Chair
Yeah,
Takayama?
thank you, Chair. I think you described the bill well. I think it's fair to also note that it's was the subject of much discussion in our public hearings, received strong testimony and support from the Department of Health as well as members of the health community and those who deal with drug addiction. We received as well strong concerns from the Department of the Attorney General and as well as some other law enforcement agencies as well. I might point out that this is the governor's proposal, so I'm a little bit surprised at the discord among state agencies, but at the same time, I do think this proposal has merit.
And I agree, and it has shown, frankly, substantial reduction in harm because of the ongoing needle exchange program. And frankly, it ties into the prior bill of relating to viral hepatitis because it has reduced the amounts of hepatitis because we've had the needle exchange program. And for
Agreed.
those reasons, okay, co-chair.
I just had a question. Can you tell me what the draft
sorry.
liability language is?
It's HD2, excuse me.
I might mention that the difference between the House and the Senate version was basically came down to the effective date.
Oh, okay.
It was
That's
very
I'm
little.
fine then. I'm fine. Yep.
Yes. Yes. That's all it was.
That's
It was
fine.
there were only tech amendments and the effective date.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So for those reasons, are we ready to vote?
Yes.
Okay, so for SB 1433. Pull up my sheets. SD2, HD2. Recommendation is to pass with amendments. Chair votes aye. Co-chair Rhodes.
Aye.
Senator Hashimoto. Aye. Senator Favela. Aye. May I take the vote for the House?
Yes.
Chair Takayama.
Aye.
Co-Chair Poi Poi.
Aye.
Representative Garcia.
No.
Chair, we have a bill.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, so since we have Senator Inouye present for my WAM chair, maybe go back to SB 1431,
Okay.
which was the bill we had passed over. Okay, that's passed. So for SB 1431, we have relating to viral hepatitis, we have myself as chair, Senator Inouye as co-chair, Senator Hashimoto and Senator Favela as member managers.
Thank you. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Kehokapu Liloy as co-chairs and Representative Garcia as manager.
For this, we are prepared to vote. This is a bill relating to viral hepatitis. It speaks about viral hepatitis prevention awareness, and in fact, it goes towards an informational briefing we had last year going towards a hep-free Hawaii, hopefully in the next 3 to 5 years.
Yes, it creates, in addition, 3 FTE positions in the Department of Health. And as you mentioned, one of the facts that came out during the course of our hearings was the fact that this is unfortunately one of the areas in which we lead the nation, unfortunately, in hepatitis B and C.
Okay, so it's time that we need to do something about it.
Agreed.
So may we, okay, we are voting on SB 1431, SD1, HD2. Chair's recommendation is to pass with amendments as CD. Chair votes aye. Senator Inouye.
Aye.
Senator Hashimoto.
Aye.
Senator Favela. May I take the vote for the House?
Yes, please.
Chair Takayama.
Aye.
Co-Chair Kehokapu Liloy. Representative Garcia.
Aye.
Chair, we have a bill.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay, next up, SB 1434, SD1, HD1, relating to Universal Immunization Funding Program. I have myself as chair, Senator Inouye as co-chair, Senator Hashimoto and Senator Favela as member managers.
On behalf of the House, myself and Representative Kehokapu Liloy as co-chairs and Representative Alcos as manager.
Okay, for this one, I do not have WAM clearance. May we roll this over to tomorrow, same time, 3:30, 3:30 calendar.
Yes, and we
room.
await the Finance Committee clearance as well.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, next up, we have SB 1449, SD1, HD2, relating to prior authorization of healthcare services. We have myself as chair, Senator Kehokalole as co-chair, Senators Hashimoto and Favela as member managers.
On this measure, on behalf of myself, on behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Chun as co-chairs and Representative Alcos as manager.
Okay, for this one, we are still in discussion. May we roll this over to tomorrow at 3:30, room 329?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, and may we do a short recess for the last one, or that we rolled over to the end of the calendar? Can we do a short recess? And we have a recess. We need House.
sorry, we're convening a conference committee here in the State Capitol, room 329. On the agenda, we have two bills relating to health.
Okay, but we have to say that we're going.
And, I'm sorry, I might mention that we are here in the State Capitol in room 329. And, I'm sorry, are you?
We cannot vote.
Okay, we'll take a short recess.
Okay. Recalling the 3:30 calendar for Health Human Services for the one SB measure, SB 960 SD1 HD2 relating to supplemental nutrition program. This is the one that we do not have House quorum on, and we no longer have Senate quorum on. So for that reason, may we roll it over to tomorrow, to April 24th, 3:30, room 329. Okay, thank you very much. And with that, shall we recall, can we just roll over to 3:35? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, reconvening the 3:35 PM hearing, Conference Committee on, first measure, HB 712 HD2 SD2 relating to the 340B drug pricing program. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Chair Matayoshi, Representative Poi Poi, and Takenouchi as co-chairs, and Representative Garcia as manager.
Okay, for myself, it's myself as chair, Senator Keohokalole as co-chair, Senator Aquino as co-chair, and Senator Chang as co-chair, and Senator Favela is excused.
Okay, on this measure, I believe we are waiting, it's a work in progress. We are awaiting a draft on this measure and would like to roll over, if it's okay with you, till tomorrow, let's say
Same time, 3:35?
3:35 PM
Same calendar.
here in this room, room 329.
Okay, and I'd like to thank Representative Matayoshi on working on this one as well. Thank you. So next,
Next, on the agenda, we have House Bill 799 HD2 SD2 relating to healthcare. And on behalf of myself, we have, on behalf of the House, we have myself as well as Chair Matayoshi as co-chairs and Representatives Chun and Garcia as managers.
okay, for the Senate, it's myself as chair, Senator Keohokalole as co-chair, and I just lost my quorum.
Oh,
Can
sorry.
you folks call
spoke too
Hashimoto or
slowly.
Favela?
Lock the door so they cannot get out.
And may we recess for quorum?
Yes, short recess.
Okay, short recess. And don't leave.
Our 3:35 PM hearing on HB 799 relating to Healthcare, let's see. I believe we were prepared to vote. If I may first describe the bill we're
Yes,
voting
please.
on. It clarifies that a physician may practice at an organized ambulatory care facility even if the physician does not have hospital privileges at a licensed hospital in the same geographic location as the ambulatory facility. This applies to all counties with the exception of Honolulu County, and also requires a study by the Department of Health on this issue that is due, I believe, in 2027.
Yes, and it's a 3-year pilot program.
A
to
3-year
see-
pilot.
To see if it works or if it actually makes it worse for Maui County.
Yes.
It's a Maui priority.
Yes. So I believe we are prepared to vote on a conference draft.
Yes,
And if I may take the vote on behalf of the House, myself, I, Representative Matayoshi.
Aye.
Representative Chun.
Aye.
Representative Garcia. Aye. And may I take the vote for the Senate?
yes,
Senator San Buenaventura,
aye.
Senator Kehokalole,
Aye.
Senator Hashimoto. Aye. And Senator Favela. Excused. We have a bill. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank you very much. And you can adjourn.
And we are adjourned.
Okay, thank you, folks.
right, hello, we are convening conference committee. It is Wednesday, April 23rd, 4:15 PM. We're in room 329. We have one bill on this agenda, House Bill 735, relating to wastewater. On behalf of the House, myself, co-chairs Hashem, Takanouchi, and managers Evslin and Alkos.
And for the Senate, it is myself and Senator Favela as member manager.
Right, and I think we have agreement on this bill with a draft that is just changing the defective date to a date of upon approval, and we are still just waiting for release from Finance and Ways and Means. So
Roll it over to tomorrow.
we can reconvene tomorrow, April 24th, 4:15 PM, here in room 329.
Thank you.
All right.
And Senator Favela, the CD will be on your email.
Okay, and we are adjourned.
Good afternoon. Welcome to this 4:30 PM hearing in the State Capitol, Room 329, Conference Committee meeting on a single bill, House Bill 700 HD1 SD1 relating to cognitive assessments. On behalf of the House, conferees are myself, Representative Martin and Kehokapu Liloy as co-chairs, and Representatives Chun and Garcia as managers.
For the Senate, we have myself as chair, along with Moriwaki Keokolole as co-chairs and Favela as manager.
Thank you. This is an important bill. We are awaiting clearance from the Finance and WAM committees, I believe. So would it be okay if we come back same time, same room tomorrow at 4:30?
All right, that sounds good.
Room 329.
All right, sounds
Thank
good.
you. We're adjourned.